Hey guys, amidst market shifts, NIO resilience shines. Challenges echo Tesla journey to success. Despite short-term hurdles, NIO growth sparks optimism. Caution prevails amid market fluctuations, Thanksgiving influence, and pivotal events shaping its promising future. Today, I want to understand what's happening with NIO. Currently, attention is focused on tickers like SPY, NVIDIA, QQQ, and some others in the market. Let's discuss the state of the market. Looking at NIO, there has been some downward movement, but the overall market still seems positive. However, the question is how it will progress and if there are any important levels to watch. When it comes to NIO, we are approaching some critical support, approximately 7 points, or I can say the $7 area flat, which is historically a very strong support for it. So, let's see how it holds and what lies ahead. But when it comes to impactful news for NIO, we are getting some new headlines. The news suggests that the end is near, the end for NIO. NIO will fail. They are saying that the layoffs that have occurred may be a sign of the beginning of the end, and they mention that they are looking at lower ratings and more bearish news is coming for them. Again, they are saying that NIO is in a very bad condition. In my opinion, the issues NIO is facing are challenges that EV sector companies will have to face in the coming times. When you introduce new models, margins are not always the best. Considering this poor margin, the challenges of the current macroeconomic environment, and looking at their operating expenses and balance sheets, the situation does not look good at all. This is honestly the short-term truth. However, it is very similar to the time when Tesla was not profitable in the past. Do you remember how Tesla was criticized for years and people thought it would fail? Still, Tesla prevailed. I think NIO also has the potential to do something similar. In the short term, what is happening in China may be a bit challenging, but I believe in the comeback of this company because the growth in its fundamentals and deliveries is quite optimistic. So despite these negative articles, I do not lose faith. I think NIO really needs a little more time to achieve success in the short term. We are seeing that things are changing rapidly in the market. The market is changing its mood. We see that more buyers are entering, and they decide how we move forward. But when this signal indicates greed, it is not a weak signal, at least when the market is greedy. Then you need to be a little more cautious, and we have recently entered the green mode. The green mode. We see that other indicators also suggest that the market is very greedy. If you look at momentum, if you look at the positioning of puts and calls, we see that a lot of puts have been closed. A short squeeze is ongoing, and now the market is becoming very greedy. So we are watching how this will continue and how it will proceed for earnings. We have NVIDIA earnings for Tuesday. Some thin for today, but not too special. We are watching for further developments. Now let's discuss NIO. NIO has claimed 2100, and the launch of the NIO Power Swap Station is significant news for them. This gives me hope, at least for their future. Moving forward, when it comes to analyzing NIO movement, I would like to say that we are somewhat bearish. We have observed a downtrend over a 4-hour time frame, and besides, NIO appears to be relatively weak compared to the market. However, in the current situation, we are approaching a local resistance around $7. Therefore, NIO movement will depend on the market, and I believe that it could be quite dull until next week due to Thanksgiving in the US. During Thanksgiving, we have often seen weaknesses in the charts according to history, and it seems that this trend will continue over time. Thinking about the market, I would like to share some key levels on SPY. If SPY goes above 452, we will be bullish. We can take another push if we fail there. Breaking 448 will indicate bearishness. I think we might get one last push with NVIDIA earnings. Then we might start falling, potentially reaching 455 and facing rejection. Alternatively, we might face rejection from the current levels. I believe a pullback is imminent, and it will likely impact NIO as well. Talking about Tesla, we are currently quite flat. We are observing a bit more downside potential. We are watching to see if the 2/3 support holds. Currently, Tesla is hovering between 230 and 235, at least for more than half of Friday. Perhaps we'll continue with range trading, at least for now. Additionally, I would like to mention that Apple has faced a significant rejection. It turns out it was around 190 to 191. And then, after that, we saw this thing further declining. On Apple, we are seeing a bearish divergence. It's developing, continuing in this manner. But if there's any kind of denial soon, it will be a trigger for a market change. So a bearish signal is developing on Apple. It hasn't broken yet, and we'll see that if it quickly loses 188, we might see more downside. But QQQ is currently trading somewhat flat if we're bullish. We want it to go above 388. If you're bearish, you want it to find support around 382. Right now, we're trading a bit flat. We'll see how Nvidia behaves. Nvidia will be the most significant factor for Tuesday, and I believe it will be a big deal for the entire market. So if we lose 382, which I think is going to happen this week, I think it's eventually going to happen. But if we get another pop and drop, or if you drop from here, but if it happens quickly, expect downside. For Nvidia, right now, it looks a bit flat, but if it makes one last attempt for 500, there could be a final attempt to push it up, and it might stay in this range for some time. Then we'll see what happens after earnings. Earnings will be significant for it. Along with that, I'm saying that the market, which is getting a bit late this week, can slow down NIO. We might see very boring price action. We'll see how there's a small pop around 7.57, then a retest, then a rejection, and a lot of sideways price action, very close to 70. I think this week might be a bit slow because it's going to be a very slow trading week due to Thanksgiving week, and we'll only have 4 trading days. So we'll keep an eye on this, and I'll watch how it goes very patiently. I think we might see a lot of sideways price action. However, even on the 30-minute time frame, we look a bit flat. A potential wedge is forming here, meaning we might get a push up from 7.57 to 7.6. We'll go a bit higher. Then, for a short time, we'll see sideways price action here. At least it seems so for this week. I hope this is clear. Friends, we might be a bit boring for the short term, but I think everything will be fine for the medium term. I don't think this is the end for NIO. Don't pay attention to those articles. We're just waiting for earnings and deliveries to continue. So be patient, keep a cool head, and let's see what Sunday brings. We're going to have a short trading week because Thursday is a holiday, and I'll definitely update you in the next video. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.